Hello, Danger Nettles. Alright, so before we start with the Luciphone branch, um, technically the next branch would have been Italian, but I realized they're saved for last for a reason. Because not only do we get the description, organization structure, purposes, attitude towards the Foundation, as well as SCPs for each group within the Italian branch. We get all that information.
Damn.
They love the Italian branch for some reason. So yeah, the last branch we do will be the easiest. Anyways, the first branch, not first branch, god damn it, the first group in Luciphone branch is Brazilian Superintendents for the Paranormal. Funded at the beginning of the Brazilian military government in 1964, this organization, although characterized as a superintendence, which would designate is a department of the Brazilian Armed Forces, operated de facto as an institution directly connected to the Joint Staff of the Armed Forces under the President of the Republic. A military officer designated as the Superintendent General, as well as to organize support from the heads of the branches of the Armed Forces and the police forces. So, officially, the BSP was simply viewed as an unsuccessful government project that was associated with attempts at uncovering some sort of non existent occult. However, the BSP actually operated in an extraordinary efficient manner, utilizing the wide range of government resources at its disposal in order to develop and apply paratechnologies for the betterment of the national Brazilian industry, as well as solutions for the protection of Brazilian territory against anomalous threats. Huh? Sorry. The BSP possessed its own installations across the Brazilian territory, as well as divisions inserted in the structures of the branches of the armed forces and other government organs. In terms of human resources, the BSP was staffed by a polymathic body of officers with knowledge in anomalous and non anomalous sciences. Moreover, even in its own resources, BSP had the privilege of being able to request access to resources from other branches of the armed forces. Its activity began in 1964 and it operated until 1962. During this period, it actively suppressed the activities of any other groups of interest in the Brazilian territory and operated as an organization which truly protected the Brazilian territory from anomalous threats.
Just to be clear, that's 1992.
Oh, whoops.
You said it lasted. You said that it lasted between 1964 and 1962. It
Why?
lasted minus 2 years.
God damn it, dyslexia!
It's okay. It's okay.
It is okay, but it's also funny.
Yeah,
Yeah. At least it's not happening at work.
that you know.
I know that's happened a few times to me at work before. I try to say someone's name and sometimes another person's name comes out.
Yeah. It
Rip.
was officially dissolved in 1992 after a hostile takeover by the Luciphone Foundation. Due to certain activities, it's presumed that they are some alienated individuals trying to restore the BSP somehow.
Now I'm forgetting what was Luciphone mean again.
Uh, I believe probably something. I forgot what Luciphone is. Too, but
Well, let me
oh,
see the
Portuguese.
word.
Probably Portugal. Because I see Portugal here and Brazil here is probably Portuguese speaking countries.
Okay.
Because I know Brazil has Portuguese speaking people in it.
Brazil, I believe, speaks Spanish.
They're primarily Brazilian Portuguese.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So yeah, I think Lusophone is like the Portuguese
So
speaking countries.
Lusophone, yeah, Portuguese.
Damn, I got it correct. For once, I use context clues.
Congratulations.
Alright. So we have four anomalies. So do you want 015, 055, 094, or 143?
Uh, mm, mm,
Are you dying?
Captain, are you okay?
I'm never okay. Just do 143.
143, got it. Alright. Object class safe. Threat level yellow. Okay. Alright. SCP-143-PT is its designation given to a dimension analogous to the Rio Troy Bridge, defined as apparently infinite bridge, with Dash 2 being a phenomenon that occurs when military personnel who occupy political positions in the former Brazilian military government cross the Rio Troy Bridge. Most of the data obtained on 143 was obtained by former Brazilian superintendents for the paranormal and is included in this article. A Dash 2 event begins when a dense fog forming the Rio Troy Bridge with visibility dropping to just below 10 meters. The vehicle in which the individual who caused the event is located, as well as all vehicles within a radius of 40 meters from it, are transported to 143. From this moment on, the individual that caused the event is designated as Dash 3, and will be a target of Dash 1 instances. Dash 1 instances are described as survivors, as concrete statues of men who appear to be construction workers who worked on the bridge in positions that convey agony. Individuals near Dash 1 instances hear screams, cries, and pleas for help, as well as a feeling of suffocation. Initially, Dash 1 instances won't look at the individual, however, given enough time, they will look back and immediately attack, only being able to move while someone looks at them, either by direct contact or via video. However, the instance will always give priority to Dash 3. So it's the exact opposite of a weeping angel.
mm.
I guess, yeah.
Uh, as long as the individual is not looking at Dash 1 instance, it will constantly ask them to look at them. If individuals making eye contact with Dash 1 and is unable to reach them, the instance will eventually calm down and revert to screaming, crying, and asking for help, unless the individual in question is Dash 3. Dash 3.
Oh,
Hmm?
wait, this is actually fucking cool as hell.
Oh?
This is a cool SCP. Just because it's now led me to go learn something about a different place.
Oh?
The bridge in question is obviously an actual bridge
Mm-hmm.
in Brazil, and go to Wikipedia controversy section. Officially, 33 people died during the construction of the bridge.
Oh,
Unofficially, estimates put the death toll in excess of 400.
damn.
Some people suggested that workers were buried within the concrete, but engineer Bruno Cantarini contested that by saying there wasn't even concrete when one of the foundations toppled over during the load test, and 8 people died. If any bodies were not rescued, it's because they disappeared in the bay, not because they were buried in concrete. Either way,
Uh, I
this is
bet they
built
pulled
up.
an Irish.
Huh?
Huh?
As in, when Irish immigrants were treated poorly in America, still a lot of things were built over their bodies.
Oh, yeah.
probably in the bridge.
Oh,
I mean, isn't it the
I
same for the Great Wall of China? Aren't there bodies in there?
Yeah,
oh,
but that was poor people put in the bridge. I mean, the wall. The wall.
So, yeah, anyways, Hatchet, you were
either
saying something?
either either way, that part largely seems like speculation. Nonetheless, this is an SCP from Brazil based on an actual bit of uh Brazilian, shall we what's the right word? Uh Folklore
Mm,
of sorts.
neat.
It would be technically folklore.
Yeah.
It's very neat.
It's it's the it's this type of folklore that's like similar to the Bunny Bridge. Like there's scary shit happened near that bridge, or bridge was made scarily.
Yeah, the
Be careful
folklore of my
around it.
state.
Virginian lore consists of being named after a queen and rabbit branch. Anyway,
Yeah, back to the SCP.
yeah.
Dash 1 instances have been observed killing their victims in multiple ways, including but not limited to making use of construction tools, strangulation, punching, among others. Victims of 143 describe it as seemingly infinite bridge, the end of which is impossible to see due to a dense fog constantly obscuring the view. SBP researchers who tried to return the opposite way they were going when the 143 event began allegedly traveled for days until Dash 3's eventual death. It is deduced that an Dash 2 event is capable of selecting only one individual, as Dash 3 at a time generally being the one who held the highest position in the military regime. People killed by instances of Dash 1 are transformed into instances of Dash 4, who consist of a concrete statue that, when opened, reveals the individual's organs in a dormant state. Dash 2 events always occur from the redacted support column of the bridge, the same one where the bodies of construction workers that were buried in concrete are located. Investigations are currently underway to determine if there's any correlation between these events and the dead workers. Vehicles and other objects taken alongside victims of an 2 event must be considered effectively lost to 143, as they only materialize again on the Riotori Bridge if in contact with the individual when they are released from 143. Attempts to escape from 143 other than by the death of a Dash 3 prove futile in all experiments, with long experiments in which teams traveled for multiple weeks or even months until an eventual death of Dash 3 due to a Dash 1 instance or other causes. Attempts to escape 143 by water also prove futile, resulting in individuals ending up in a seemingly infinite ocean. 143 was discovered in 1974 by the SBP, 9 days before the bridge's public inauguration, when General Redacted disappeared along with a group of construction workers while crossing the bridge for unknown purposes. Search operations and investigations were immediately triggered until another general once again disappeared on the bridge. 5 days after the general's disappearance, 3 of the workers who accompanied him were found alongside 4 concrete statues, one of them being the missing general. The SBP was immediately called and the workers questioned. Experiments conducted by the SBP proved the anomalous nature of the bridge and political members of the Brazilian military regime were prevented from crossing the bridge without permission, including SBP operatives. Initially, there were plans for Emilio Gatsu Medici, 28th President of Brazil and the third of the Brazilian military regime, crossing the bridge at its inauguration due to the scale and importance of the work. During the president's safety, the SPP prepared a suitable look-alike to take the president's place during the inauguration, as well as for high-profile individuals who would be accompanying the president and who had notable likelihood of triggering a -2 event. As long as -3 is not killed, the remaining subjects will remain under the influence of 143. Below is a risk list for each military government rank produced by the former SBP. Based on experiments, this data may not be accurate, given the low number of test subjects used in some of the experiments. Some test subjects were obtained by the SBP, promoting people considered to be of lesser interest. Oh, fuck you. Alright, so Marshal, unknown, Army General, unknown, Division General, unknown, Brigadier General, inconclusive, Colonel, inconclusive, Lieutenant Colonel, 70 to 90%, Major, 72 to 80%, Captain, 70 to 75%, First Lieutenant, 63 to 70%, Second Lieutenant, 55 to 60%, Aspirant, 50 to 55%, Sub Lieutenant, 40 to 43%, First Sergeant, 36 to 39%, Second Sergeant, 20 to 22%, Third Sergeant, 10 to 11%, Corporal, 5%, Soldier, 0.1 to 1%. Oh, this is an actual case file by the Brazilian superintendents for paranormal. Oh, that's what the addendum was. Oh, why did you
Mhm.
fucking make choose that? Okay. Well, what did I just do? Okay. Anyways. Okay. Great. Brazilian superintendents for the paranormal, Commander George Goncalves de Silva. Exploration report dimensional anomaly number 298. Anomaly type low risk dimensional anomaly. Access point President Costa E. Silva Bridge, Rio de Janeiro. Summary below is a report detailing notes made of 4 expeditions of interest to the dimensional anomaly of destination number 298. Records detailing all expeditions made to the anomaly in question may be requested directly from the Director of Engineering and Construction Department Santos Conclaves Jarep, having the necessary clearances to have access to said documents. Classified. Notes, this document claims to briefly detail expeditions of interest made to anomaly number 298. As mentioned above, logs detailing in depth all expeditions carried out can be obtained from the Director of the Engineering and Construction Department, Santos Conclaves Jarep. The first expedition, operatives involved 0. Non-operatives involved 6 student protesters detained locally and 3 political prisoners. Oh, fuck you. Well, that just went straight for not a good group.
Well, I'm sorry.
Attempts.
I'm sorry,
Huh?
I'm I'm sorry, were you under the impression that this was going to be a good group?
No, I thought it was gonna be neutral
Uh,
first.
Aaron, Aaron,
Yeah.
Aaron. Pattern recognition, sweetie.
You forgot
Where
this is
has
Aaron.
where has every single state-based anomalous tracking organization gone?
Fair. Lawful evil.
Exactly. Where do you think this one that was even more corrupt because it was a part of like one of the most dystopian, well, not the most, but a pretty well-known uh abusive regime in Brazil is gonna go?
Mm-hmm. Results 3 days after the start of the expedition, 2 of the detainees sent returned from the anomaly along with the concrete statue of the third detainee. Vehicle sent did not return with prisoners. Prisoners reported having spent a week in the anomaly. Observed phenomena. Anomalous concrete statues with construction tools in place of hands. Dense fog reducing the field of view to less than 40 meters when entering the anomaly and persisting throughout the stay. The body of the third prisoner was pulled by chains into the ground. Comments. After 2 failed attempts with 6 civilian protesters, investigations were conducted to look for similarities between the disappearance cases of General Redacted 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 and General Redacted 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 Redacted. After investigations, it was deduced that the bridge only accepts government members. However, in order not to expose government members to unnecessary danger, a third attempt was made with government traitors in hopes the anomaly would accept them as long as they had not been officially removed from office. Expedition number 6. Operatives involved 4. Non-operatives involved 3 civilians and 2 political prisoners. Attempts 2. Result 3 civilians had to be detained, 1 vehicle was lost. The second vehicle returned with serious damage, along with the operatives sent. Due to the incident with the civilians, it is now mandatory to close the bridge for civilians when starting an expedition. A request was made for operatives' transport vehicles to be armored. Request approved. 1 casualty was reported by the operatives. The same dead subject returned as a concrete statue. Observed phenomena. It has been observed that the statues inhibiting the dimensional anomaly are capable of cutting through unarmored vehicles. Damn. An entity described as a dragon-headed eel of unknown proportions was observed 3 times over the course of the expedition, swimming in the waters surrounding the bridge. Comments. After crossing the bridge once, the dimensional anomaly manifested. However, 3 civilians were too close to the convoy and were transported along with them to the dimensional anomaly. Upon realizing this, the prisoner and the convoy was immediately executed. Future expeditions would be planned to make the most of the time in the anomaly or last as long as possible in order to reduce as much as possible the number of expeditions needed to understand this anomaly, as it is now mandatory to close the bridge to prevent the same incident from happening again. The pain observed that the convoy destroyed a segment of the bridge ahead of the convoy, forcing an expedition to be interrupted after 5 days of exploration. Operatives who witnessed the entity reported feeling as if their very souls had left their bodies when looking into the entity's eyes. Before the target could be executed by operatives, the entity ate the segment where they were. Operatives and the vehicle were transported back when the target was killed by the creature's chewing. Well, that's something new. So yeah, definitely swimming will get you killed.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
It's no longer just the problem of the infinite sea, it's also a giant seal. Not giant seal, giant eel creature. God damn it.
I want the giant seal creature, please.
Seals are pretty cute.
Eel dragons are a popular mythological creature.
Yeah.
And this is Brazilian branch, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, not Brazilian branch,
Well,
the
not
Lusophone
Brazilian.
branch. It was just
Lucifer.
Portugal speaking.
Oh,
Portuguese speaking. Sorry. Not
Wait,
Portugal.
which branch?
Lusophone.
Lusophone?
Yeah,
A
this is.
country? I don't
Yeah.
think a country is Lusophone.
We've gone over this.
Lusophone means Portuguese
Port-
speaking.
Oh,
So
so
Portuguese
it could be a
speaking
number of
countries.
countries.
Yeah, it's a number of
yeah,
countries. It's not just
Uh,
Brazil.
like 5 countries.
yeah, like I said, a number of countries.
Yeah. Anyways, uh, expedition number 8. Operatives involved 6. Non-operatives involved 1 political prisoner. Attempts 1. Results: it was found that the radios do not work at distances greater than 1 kilometer into the dimensional anomaly. A vehicle was lost for unknown reasons, and 2 operatives were reported missing in action. Sorry, I'm laughing because Bus is talking in his sleep. Sorry. 3 operatives were counted as expedition casualties. 3 months after an expedition start, researchers and soldiers sent to the dimensional anomaly must be instructed to avoid the anomaly's reign at all costs. Observed phenomena. Radio transmissions within the dimensional anomaly do not work over distances greater than 1 kilometer. The bridge's material proves to be stronger than regular concrete. Equipment was unable to collect samples. Vehicles made of concrete were observed moving in the opposite lane of the bridge. Vehicles' parts still behave like those of regular vehicles, as soldiers were able to blow a tire, resulting in the vehicle skidding and falling off the bridge. Alright. Bridge segments were observed to branch into new bridges, convoy split. Gray rain observed. Researchers explored the rain were later diagnosed with fibrodysplasia efficans progressiva, quickly known as the Mushi-Meyer disease. Mushi-Meyer disease. Oh. I don't know what that is. Like the Mushi-Meyer disease? Does anyone else here know what that is?
What is it called again?
Hold on, I can copy and paste, because there is like a symbol.
Munchmeyer disease?
Yeah. There's a symbol in it, like the U has a symbol.
It it's a letter.
Munchmeyer's disease is a rare variety of myositis ossificans. Myositis ossificans is an extra osseous, non-neoplastic but pathological cartilage and bone formation that occurs in soft tissues, especially with the muscles that normally do not ossify.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Wait, so does that
Bad.
mean you just grow bone tissue with that disease, or am I understanding it wrong?
Yeah, this is the disease that makes it so that your body heals with bone tissue rather than how it's supposed to.
Ugh.
That means you eventually turn into a living statue.
Effectively.
Damn. So, a couple people more are fucked. Comments, it was hypothesized that the concrete vehicles in the dimensional anomaly correspond to vehicles crossing the present Costa de Silva Bridge. As 4 days after beginning the expedition, a vehicle mysteriously had one of its tires bursting, resulting in the vehicle skidding and falling off the bridge. Oh. It is unknown what happened to the transport vehicle carrying a political prisoner, as after 3 weeks inside Dimensional Anomaly, the other vehicle, which was separated from the missing vehicle, returned without warning to our dimension, having materialized on the redacted bridge. It was reported in the first week of exploration that the identity camouflage of synthetic anomaly number 453 proves to be ineffective in protecting the political prisoner from the concrete statues inhibiting the dimension, as they continued to target them even though the prisoner had assumed the appearance of a civilian. Oh, the next part's gonna be fun. Expedition number 15, operatives involved 4, non-operatives involved 1 political prisoner, Tim's 1. Results, expedition to dimensional anomaly interrupted indefinitely. Video retrieved, operatives executed after the incident. Oh. Observed phenomena, red rain, political prisoner presumed dead after operatives seen their skin melt under the rain, exposing their muscles. Convoy materialized back at the present Costa a Silva bridge, mimetic hazards are identified in the rest of the retrieved video. Okay, I was seeing if I can. So there's a whole bunch of redacted, and I try to see if I can find any like hidden.
I don't think you're gonna find it.
Yeah. All right. So a bunch of redacted, and what is removed, and transcript the radio transmission with the mimetic agents neutralized can be obtained from the commander redacted. Due to content precedent in the broadcast, it is restricted to the high command of the Brazilian army. All copies of the transcript of the radio transmission captured by the expedition must be destroyed by the order of the high command of the Brazilian army. Order in progress.
Does it just start blaring anti-government stuff? So they start redacting that in the article. That's kind of the implication
That's funny.
based on my first thoughts.
This is an interesting group.
You
But
say
yeah,
group,
I
or were you meaning SCP?
oh yeah, I meant SCP. God damn it, my mind's jumbled. Yeah, I meant interesting SCP. I can't speak today.
Yeah, speaking's overrated.
So lawful evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. So academia.
Isn't
Huh?
Huh?
It is in this moment that I find myself needing to repeat the words of Homer in Hades 1 when Zagreus walks up to Cerberus and asks, how's it going, boy? What's a good word? And Homer, i.e., the narrator, goes and uh, says a handful of things, but at one point, like, there's a line along the lines of, uh, like,
Mhm.
Cerberus does not have the gift and curse of speech.
I will say, one day we might run into a group that is an organization related to a government that isn't evil.
I
Maybe.
highly doubt it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like this is a
I
group
have
of.
hopes.
Okay, well, okay. You can have hopes. I'm gonna fucking shatter them with realism. If this is
Uh,
if this is based in any way, shape, or form in the majority of major countries, it's
Mhm.
not gonna happen. I'm sorry.
uh,
Yeah.
my hopes are too high.
All right. Anyways, next group, academia. Founded
My
some.
Hero
Hmm?
Academia?
No.
The final season's airing. Good.
Founded somewhere between the 10th century, the academia was a multidisciplinary collegiate university focused on studying, teaching, researching, and developing knowledge classified as preternatural sciences. Thence. It operated internationally, especially in Europe.
Aaron, are you still talking?
Sorry, I was just. Hold on, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I'm not sure who I feel like more.
Huh?
Like the facial expressions of some characters. I don't know if I vibe with the guy more or his bird.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
Oh my god, that bird though.
Do you vibe with that expression?
I vibe with that.
Anyways, it operated internationally, especially in Europe and in territories that are dominated or influenced by Portugal. Its operations were aligned with the interests of its benefactors and patrons, such as private individuals, private and governmental organizations, and especially so the Portuguese government. Resources were received via donations from its benefactors. These donations were quite variable and encompassed financial aid, free from natural objects and people, real estate and other such properties, contracts, etc., all of which were applied to the benefit of the academia. Such resources were normally provided with some sort of interest on behalf of the donors, such as a polite request for the academia to focus on, or start some line of development or research. Oh, it doesn't have any articles, that's great. Because of its structure as a collegiate. I think I said it correct earlier, now I'm fucking it up. As a collegiate, the academia possessed a great number of institutions throughout the world, such as the renowned Imperial Conservatory, later renamed Republican Academy, which operated during the Brazilian Empire, and a great number of institutional and freelance collaborations, such as students, docents, researchers, etc. The academia developed several polymathic bodies of students and docents throughout the world.
So,
Yeah.
Aaron, you're like cutting in and out.
Oh, god damn it.
It's not. It's not even the normal cutting in and out. It's like you are like suddenly becoming
Yeah,
extremely.
like you vanish.
Weird. Anyways. Alright, where the fuck was I? The academia developed several polymathic bodies of students and docents throughout the world and became an authority in the development of anomalous sciences and paratechnology for several fields, including the military industry. It possessed its own armed force, organized in the format of a gendarmerie, which was even capable of pushing back Napoleonic forces during the invasion of Portugal. However, external affairs were mostly supported by armed forces provided by private individuals, companies, or governments. Its influence began to decay during the Second World War due to the destruction of the European economy and the generalized socio-political chaos in Portugal and around the world, which allowed several other GOI to expand and occupy academia's once realized functions. It operated until 1992, when it completely merged with the Foundation to form the Lusophone Foundation.
Huh.
Hmm,
It sounds to me like it's gonna end up in true neutral.
yeah, we don't have any articles connected to, so do we just want to put in true neutral?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Are you sure we can't look for any articles related to them?
I mean, what would we find? Something that's like them doing a given type of research?
Fair
Uh,
enough.
Also, there's
Also, if I looked it up, it'd probably just bring up everything academia SCP related.
as well as
Yeah,
all
true.
the other college GOIs, if you think about it.
Yeah, this is like one of the least Googleable GOIs we've ever seen. It's just academia. Quick, bright. Go go type in academia SCP into Google and see what comes up.
Everything would fucking come up. Don't! Aaron, you're gonna do it? No! Oh
SCP Academy! A really good film series. Came
Yeah,
up.
that,
Dear
that
College.
tracks.
Student to body handbook.
no!
Mages Academy. Stand Up Academia.
Yeah, the Luciphone branch is
My
just too
Hero
obscure.
Academia?
SCP My Hero Academia. Wait, what? Okay, go look at that. What the hell?
Oh, what do I do here? Uh,
I have read and understand. Don't click the second one!
oh well. Oh my gosh, it's just
Oh, okay.
this next
Okay, it's
chapter.
on AO3, so it's like a fan fiction. I
Erin's
think
signing
mixing.
away all her data.
You're just gonna see a whole bunch of bullshit.
Oh, this is also Archive of Our Own. It's a non-profit.
I'm gonna save this for later. I'm kind of curious in reading it.
Yeah, Archive of Our Own is primarily fan fiction archive. So it sounds like it's like a combination of My Hero Academia with SCP stuff,
That would
which
be
is
literal hell.
it's a choice. Something. Wait. Oh no.
What?
Oh no. Don't let the power scalers try to start dealing with this.
Wait, what happened?
There are.
I'm just
Well,
reacting further to this stuff.
yeah. Also, speaking of power scares, they're attacking the wiki again because the newer generation cannot be power scaled due to how powerful and what they do.
There's a lot of shit that can't be power scaled. It's fine. Stop trying to be weird power scalers. They won't listen.
Yeah.
Ah,
Also,
It's like
huh?
it's like some people's entire purpose in life is to be miserable and try to make everyone else miserable as well.
Yeah.
I have
Also,
to say, most SCPs are probably not meant to be power scaled, even ones that can be, like the
yeah.
Doctor. I don't think he's ever meant to be power scaled.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Also, Hatchet. I don't. I don't think I have watched My Hero Academia in a long while. But I do. I did see a clip of someone using a quirk that made people like zombies or something like that, and I started thinking if there was a person who had a quirk that used an SCP illness, that would just be the end of that world at that point.
Quirk that a quirk that makes people zombies?
Or act like zombies in some way, like their eyes and mouth come putrid black for some reason, and their skin comes gray. That's what I saw a clip of. I'm not sure if it was like from an ova or something like that.
The only thing I can think of is like one of the
No.
villains in the most recent arc, but he's not making people into zombies. I think he's like creating puppets. Anyway,
No, oh yeah, no, it's an actual zombie virus. I just looked up real quick. It's a
Oh,
it's a pink gas like quirk that inhales makes people come into zombies. That's a quirk.
wait, what?
we're talking about My Hero Academia.
Yeah,
Is wait, is this vigilante?
I don't know. Hold on.
It's like if it's in vigilantes, then that'd explain why I wouldn't know about it. I haven't gotten to that show yet.
I've read Vigilantes, the manga, and I don't remember seeing anything zombie related.
Well, seeing how
I think I remember a parasite, but not a zombie.
hold on.
Okay, My Hero
Anime debuts called
Academia.
Training of the Dead.
Oh, it is an OVA.
Okay, it's an OVA. Okay, so yeah, that's probably why I haven't seen it.
So it's not any version of the manga, and it's not even the normal anime, it's an OVA.
Yeah,
Yeah, from the sounds of it.
yeah. Just
Yeah.
imagine that instead of the pink gas being an SCP.
Huh?
that
Granted, all of, Granted, there is the tendency of like side media like that being
Right?
cons-
I didn't scream. I was just surprised. You like
What?
rushed in like something horrible happened.
Eh, Any,
Oh, your phone died. Yeah.
anyways, Hatchet.
Me wondering what happened. Your phone died. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, Hatchet, continue what you were saying.
uh I don't know what
You were talking
I
about the OVA, whatnot.
stop.
OVA.
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 It's an acronym.
I'll say OVA if I want to, bitch.
Shut up. Why I don't I don't remember.
Alright. On to the next group. This is Reliquary. I'm guessing that's how you say it.
Yeah, reliquary.
Alright. Founded someone between the 20th century, the Reliquary is a paramilitary organization with international assets, especially localized in Lusophone territories. Ah. Its operations encompass the acquisition, development, and utilization of paratechnology in order to expand its affluence and influence through the aggregate value and possible usage of these technologies in the economic market and international politics. Right. Its annals reference a sophisticated paratechnological artifact, a computational device named the Heap, was founded by a group of 5 individuals in the rural area of Sao Paulo. These individuals formed the Reliquary's first administrative board, henceforth known as the Circle. They organize and determine the Reliquary's modus operandi. Later, they exploit the circumstances of the First and Second World Wars in order to exponentially expand the Reliquary's international operations. Why am I not surprised? Anyways, it is hypothesized that the Heap is the real force behind the existence of the Reliquary, and that its true objective is the coalition of a global syndicate under its direct control, creating a hegemony in which it is the only organization in the world with access to the anomalous in the world to further its agenda. Notably, the Reliquary's operations are not like simulated through ludonarrative terms or references to elements present in games. Due to the sheer size of its operations, it is inferred that only the Circle truly knows the real extension of the Reliquary's activities. Moreover, due to its structure, it is presumed that each and every action is deliberate, planned, and systemic. Did I say that right? Systemic?
Systemic. Yeah.
Systemic, okay. The reliquary is involved in almost every economic sector available, especially in finances, industry, real estate, and logistics, through front organizations. These fronts are utilized to conduct businesses with extremely large portfolio of clients and suppliers ranging from criminal organizations, businesses, governments, and even other groups of interest with stinks in the anomalous world. Its production and distribution methods are extremely innovative and generally possesses great applications and solutions through the usage of paratechnology. Additionally, Reliquary possesses an extensive system of operatives that are employed for private security, espionage, and conduct assassinations. So this is definitely going to go in evil groups.
Yeah, this is to me this is a pretty obvious lawful evil.
Also, I'm torn and at 50-50. At first, it sounds like they would get along with Marshall Carter and Dark, but then how they want to control all the anomalous in the world, that would not go well with Marshall Carter.
Well,
So
yeah.
I'm kind of torn whether they would, you know, get along.
They they would likely be like on the face of it cordial, but constantly try to one up each other
And to
behind
be,
the scenes.
huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. In my opinion, I put my bet on Marshall Carter and Dark.
As in, like, them winning?
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm saying that because uh, they have more wider range into the anomalous world than them. Like Marshall Carter can go into other worlds to sell things, so they have
Well,
much
yeah.
wider range. So do we need to see another SCP? Or are we good? I mean, see an SCP. I mean,
See another SCP. What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
see an SCP. God damn it!
Also, Jerry, are you aware that you're muted, or
Yeah.
Sorry, I originally muted myself because Spood was peeing very loudly and then I forgot to unmute.
okay?
Anyways, so do we need to see another SCP, or are we just gonna put them in one of the evil groups?
I, I, I don't. I feel like we could just put them in lawful evil and be done with it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the same group where Marshall Dark is. Oh wait, no, they were
Yeah.
neutral evil. That's right. I think. I
Sorry.
can't remember.
Right.
Okay, so that's our symbol. This right here. Lawful evil. Is this gonna be like the German branch where most of the groups is just fucking evil? Except for
That's
one?
most of the areas of the world for the SCP universe.
I know, but like with the German branch, only one group wasn't evil, and so far, only one group isn't evil and lose their own branch.
Oh, it's probably not going to get better since we're up to the hunting club.
Maybe they hunt bad things.
It's
Maybe
it's going to
they
be
hunt bad things.
I'm sorry to tell you this. It's going to be another one of the lodges.
Oh.
Apparently, my sole purpose tonight is to crush Jiri's optimism.
But the hunting lodge was really evil.
Yes, yes, it was.
Oh.
Wait, I wonder if this is one we already did, because I'm not seeing their thumbnail or the
It's not
image.
one we've already done, but we've read ones like it in other countries.
Yeah, but I'm not finding its symbol on the list. Is what I'm trying to go back at. Right here.
It doesn't have a symbol. You need to add it.
I know what I'm trying to do is I'm finding the pictures I already have.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess you don't have a picture for it. We haven't done it yet.
Well, just start reading first.
I can read it.
Hold on. I feel like this one's familiar.
That's because we've read hunting groups before. They just weren't hunting club. Remember we read one called the Hunting Lodge?
Was it the Hunting Lodge? I did not mean
For
to
the
do that.
love of the for the love of the gods, we can just read it.
It's okay to just read it. Okay. Are you just trying to look for some sort of weird symbol for it somewhere?
No.
Some spot?
Hold on.
In some place? Aaron.
I'm trying to. Hold on. I have to fucking. Grab what the link was. Hold on. Probably get at the bottom of this one right here. This one? Oh yeah. Alright, hold on. Hunting Club, and it is the Polish branch.
Polish?
Yeah, PT's Polish. I believe PT. Oh, not Polish. Polish Portugal. God damn it. PT's Portugal. Yes, this is the same one that we did. That's why I don't have a picture for it.
Okay, so it's mentioned twice.
Yeah, okay. I knew it sounded familiar. I knew I wasn't going insane.
Well, you could have, again, we could have just read.
Yes, if we had read, we would realize it was the same one, but Aaron wanted to go the weird long route.
Yeah,
Let's see, so what does PT mean?
I believe
Right,
PT is Portugal.
Or instead of looking that up, you could have looked at PT country.
Portuguese speaking, yep, PT.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
So then, uh, trying to think, go back down. I think it was 065 that we had seen.
Mm,
That was like that we originally got the meme of infinite arthropods from.
yeah. Oh, well, we do get one additional information we didn't get from over there, which is this club apparently hates reliquary.
Oh, whatever.
I'm sorry. Oh, this one has a hub. Thank goodness. Alright. Anomalous Eyes Ltda, or Limited Liability, equivalent to LLC in the United States, or GmbH in Germany. Founded someone. Anomalous Eyes is a private corporation focused on intelligence, corporate, industrial, and personal espionage, specialized in anomalous world. Its services and products calculated in accordance with the difficulty of acquisition of and the confidentiality of a certain artifact of information. Basically comprises the acquisition for and the sale of an artifact of information for a contractor. These artifacts range from documents to credentials, software, a ding, and even hardware.
I'm being called away for 30 or so minutes.
Alright,
I'll be back.
okay. It currently utilizes a multinational data processing company as its shell. It possesses a simple set of objectives, accumulating an obscene amount of wealth, expanding its archives and databases, and developing its portfolio of clients, which include corporate, criminal, and governmental organizations that are actively connected to the anomalous world. It is hypothesized that it keeps a private database used for blackmail, as well as special operations to guarantee its continued existence and safety. Although it operates directly in Anomalous World, Anomalous Eyes has affirmed that it does not possess nor utilizes anomalous items or phenomena in its operations. There is no available data to corroborate or disprove such allegations. Oh, this is fucking cool.
They
Cat-
spin.
oh, I didn't even notice a spinning thing. It just kind of feels like an old detective show with the colors used.
To me, it feels interesting. but not like an old detective show.
Yeah. Anyways,
All video used to be black and white.
yeah.
And then when they originally added color, they did that by painting it on.
Yeah. You know what I just realized, Jerry?
Hmm,
I haven't seen Random Person.
that's true.
Hmm, interesting.
Well, I'm sure random person is okay.
Yeah. Anyways, terminal number 001. Welcome user. Oh, hi, Random Person. Speak of the devil.
There is a saying, isn't it? Speak of the devil and they will appear. Random person, are you perhaps a devil of sorts in human flesh form?
We were just talking how you didn't see when you disappear. I am the devil. And
Well, you're a nice devil.
if you're the devil, then give me a bunch of gold.
Aaron, no!
No, but the Game Awards are currently on. Ah, I totally don't really care about award shows. Anyways, we'll help you get what you need for a fair price. We have music performance now, so I'm here for the next few minutes. That's fair. Alright, overview. Knowledge is Power. Anomalous Eyes Ltda is a secret private espionage company specializing in collecting information directly linked to anomalies and organizations that have knowledge of the anomalous. Thousands of agents are scattered all over the world, disguised as ordinary citizens, a camouflage almost impossible to get through. Its communication network extends from remote places to big cities, and even infiltrating the Foundation. If there was money involved, obviously. The OA only sells one product, information. All their all of their resources, personnel, property, and time are used to reach the requested information, no matter the location, the retainer, or how it is protected. Anomalous Eyes will hunt it down and extract it, and then sell it to their client. Negotiated price is based on difficulty of acquisition and delivery time. Insurance is offered in case of failure to comply with the treaty, but cases where a client is not satisfied are very rare. One handpicked organization Only handpicked organizations, governments have the privilege of knowing about the existence of the anomalous eyes and doing business. The exact number of clients and their identities are unknown, but it is expected that there are dozens. Despite their direct involvement with the anomalous, it is not part of their modus operandi to use it for their own benefit. The company claims that it does not retain any anomalies and refuses to capture anomalous beings and objects. The unpredictability and instability of these resources could compromise their mission and consequently tarnish their reputation. The Foundation suspects that there was use of anomalies in certain cases involving a group of interest. However, none of the few reports are conclusive. The range of operations of anomalous eyes can extend to the interior of SCP Foundation. It's possible that undercover agents walk the corridors of the sites and behave like ordinary personnel who will disappear as soon as they get what they want. The company has an essential neutral stance. Its only allies are its contractors, and its enemies are only temporary obstacles. An ally can become the enemy overnight, and vice versa. The target is chosen by the client, and the Foundation is just one of them. The company's
Yeah.
actions are investigated by the Counterintelligence Department of the Foundation to locate undercover agents and prevent any spying operation information leaks against the Foundation. Oh, there's no. Apparently, there's no connections with other groups, so we actually have no idea who to do business with.
Well, it makes sense considering their work, right?
Yeah. So we only have one SCP connected to it.
Hey, it's better than the ones with no SCP.
Yeah. And it's safe and yellow threat level again. Alright, 033 PT is located on a 10-meter wide road in the municipality of Salguero, close to the BR-232 and BR-116 highways in Pernambuco, northeastern Brazil. Its area of effect is approximately 20 meters in diameter. 033 appears to be a gas-based anomaly in inhalation, causes effects such as sluggishness, blurred vision, and muscle relaxation. Its main hallucinogenic effect causes individuals to experience dreams, fantasies, nightmares, or nostalgic imaginings that they experience in life. Effects will last 2 to 3 hours. Characteristically, 033 resembles neurotoxins that affect the nervous system and essentially the brain. Regions such as the mesencephalon, located in the brainstem, being responsible for functions such as vision and hearing, along with the limbic system, medial surface of the brain responsible for emotions and social behavior, and hippocampus, located in temporal lobes of the human brain, being responsible for memory. Are the areas most affected by the immediate consumption of 033. Continuous consumption can lead to, including but not limited to, death of long-term memory-related neurons, shortness of breath, memory, vision, and reasoning loss, compulsive behaviors and hallucinations, and later, the individual's death. Alright, history and discovery. The first disclosure made about 033 to the Foundation was from undercover field agents in the Federal Highway Police of Pernambuco on November 26, 1999, during operations of the Guaranteed Law and Order. Known as Operation Medacaro, with the objective of preserving public order and the safety of people and property. During a police approach, two individuals under the influence of psychotropic drugs were observed driving a freight truck, claiming they had seen characters from television cartoons as they passed along a bumpy and cloudy path. Subjects did not carry hallucinogenic drugs, only tablets of pressed cannabis sativa were found in the vehicle's load. Subject received Class A amnestics and were apprehended. Right. The mentioned road was located by field agents after realizing suffering from hallucinogenic effects of 033. They contacted the Foundation. On the side of the road, burned carcasses of an overturned truck were identified. No clear signs of their place of origin. Alright, so far we haven't seen anything about this group we're trying to look for. A document belonging to a self-named Bad Trip group of interest containing information about the exposed anomaly was found near the remains of a burnt truck. Below follows the bulletin. Oh shit! Picture actually gets bigger. Thank you. November 13th, delivery. Buyer, Paulo Govia, repeat customer, Psycho, Dreamcatcher. 7 boxes of 504 can load. 25 per can equals our 12,600 N. Deliver at St. Salguro. Redacted. Code: the frog's tongue has been cut. Take alternative road. Okay. In an attempt to find out more information about 033, the Foundation used the MTF-PT47-E symbol to spy and obtain inside information about Bad Trip. A document was found that proves the use of 033 as a novel psychotropic drug sold by an organization. The document was written by Paulo Gouveia, here referred to as POI 4273, individual identified as a member of the GOI hunting club of the fauna and flora who has contact with Bad Trip. Okay, so this is about the club. That's not the information we need. Oh, after disclosure of said document CCF, the organization contracted the GOI Anomalous Eyes Ltda to obtain further information regarding expedition made by POI 4273 and other individuals associated with the case. Okay, so the Foundation used them to find more information. That's basically what their connection with this SCP. Okay. I'm kind of. It's true that they help awful groups, but they also help good ones, so do we just put it neutral?
They seem like, in the most uh, true sense, to be an informant group. Information groups like that are supposed to be true neutral, but it
Mm,
also means they'll even help the evilest of groups, but the
true.
best of groups too. Whoever has the money.
Yeah. Whoever has the money, they'll pay. So true neutral. That's what you agree with, Jerry.
Yeah,
All right. All right. Order of the Taller and Valor. Founded during the Anno Mill, the Military Order of the Tower and Valor was initially a monastic military order dedicated to the protection of the Christian faith and the protection of Portugal's territory and sovereignty. Oh no.
maybe it won't be like it sounds.
It's
We've
going
only
to be.
read so little. Maybe it's not how it sounds.
Uh huh. It was structured following acquisition of a set of foundational artifacts denominated the Cruce of Christ and manuscripts the Italian phenomenon dominated valor. In 1450, the order was completely decentralized due to a series of political conflicts. Its members joined several other organizations, and its resources were portioned amongst individuals and garrisons throughout the world. In 1910, the order was officially restored and restructured as the most antique and noble Hermetic Order of the Tower and Valor of the scientific, literary, and artistic merits as an organization similar to the Continental Masonry and the goal of benefiting, developing, and promoting the merits of science, commerce, and the qualities of literacy and artistic works produced in the Lusophone world. Members of the order came from several backgrounds: academics, entrepreneurs, philanthropists, military officers, politicians, etc., historically only possessing a few hundred members, divided in a honorific hierarchical structure, favoring quality over quantity amongst its members. Externally, the order was merely a philanthropic organization that administers schools, galleries, hospitals, temples, etc., through partnerships with private individuals and private and governmental organizations. In reality, the Order secretly operates in an anomalous world, promoting the acquisition of artifacts, relics, and other anomalous objects of religious character that may be of interest to the curatorship of an extensive collections and garrisons. It also promotes special curriculums in order to further the knowledge of its members on matters medical. Contemporarily, the order appears to be monotheistic, sublimated into worshipping the aspect of valor, which appears to designate both the thaumaturgical abilities it concedes and a specific figure of institutional interest in worship. The order, however, only reveals its secrets to the members who have ascended to its highest hierarchical degrees. Only the highest ranking members know the true nature of the thaumaturgical abilities. Common members simply treat their thaumaturgical skills as a manifestation of their faith and the capability to generate vulgarly miracles. Currently, the order is headed by a Grand Master and three paladins, nicknamed Halberd, Aegis, and Hammer. Paladin is the highest hierarchical degree currently achievable. It's only granted to individuals who are completely cognizant of the Order's secrets and are capable of manifesting valor with exceptional skill. Paladins are only members who actively and deliberately engage in combat on the field, although other members may possess martial aptitude and skill and are even capable of manifesting valor. They elect to utilize their affluence and influence in order to achieve their goals, resulting to violence only in exceptional circumstances. Reports indicate the existence of a group without formal connections to the contemporary order, calling itself the Brothers from the Fields. It has not recognized the dissolution of the order back in 1450, and has not recognized the renovation of the order in 1920. Oh, great, the people who want to push Christianity everywhere is still around. That's great.
It's only one wing of the Christians that want to do that.
Yeah.
Just one wing.
Well, I'm not sure if the order now is Christian, because it looks like they're more like believing in their own abilities, from the sound of it.
I hate to tell you this, but Christians did that a lot too.
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think they pushed off of it. But we don't have any connections, like SCP connections, sadly.
Maybe, actually, that's not really a upable term, is it?
I'll see. I got fan art. The Luciphone branch, GOI index,
Uh,
Val Robin Corporation. But I have no
an
idea.
SCP?
Yeah, but I don't know if this group is actually connected to
I have an
it.
idea. Why don't you go back?
First, let's see if there's anything I have to click. Oh my god, it's so fucking long. Oh, so far, no clicking, no clicking, no clicking, no clicking, no clicking. Oh, good. Okay. First check. See if they're here. No.
Aaron, I have an idea how to make the search better. Go back to Google
Okay. Back in Google.
and put the quote marks around the term Order of the Tower and Valor.
Order of the Tower.
Yes, it'll if you do that, then Google will have to find things with that exact term in the search.
It sounds like a fan creation,
And then
perhaps a
after
nickname for a
that,
group of
put
interest.
minus AI. Press space minus AI search. Oh my gosh. Minus AI. No, no, as in the minus symbol
Whoops.
next to AI. Minus A. Okay.
That didn't work.
You put minus and then AI. You don't put a space between minus AI. Okay. There we go. Okay.
It looks like it's just fan art we're finding.
And memes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it helped the search, but it also did not help the search.
Yeah. I'd say how
I'm
it is
sorry.
now is more neutral than evil. Because it looks like they only will fight if it needs to. Not that it always will. It's only the Brothers of the Fields is the problem. What do you think, Jerry?
Uh,
We do have
Hatchet, what do you think?
Hatch is not here.
Oh, fuck. Well, if they really have changed over time, I guess it would be neutral, but we don't really know because there's no articles on them. There's not even a short story.
We do have the not enough info tiers.
Huh?
We do have not enough info.
We can put it in neutral.
Which neutral? There's 4.
I guess they're technically lawful neutral.
Yeah.
These days they follow the law. These days.
So hold on, I have to. Right here.
Returned I have.
Oh, Hatchet, good. We can get your thought.
My one thought, my singular thought.
All right. So at first, this group, the Order of Tower and Valor, it basically was a monotheistic military order dedicated to protection of the Christian faith and the protection of Portugal's territory and sovereignty.
Okay.
It's no longer that. In 1910, the order was officially restored and restructured as the most antique and noble Hermetic Order of the Tower of Valor, scientific, literary, and artistic merits. An organization similar to the Continental Masonry of the goal of benefiting, developing, and promoting the merits of science, commerce, and the qualities of literary and artistic works produced in the Luciphone world.
Okay.
So they're not as there's still a one group within them called the Brother of Fields that's still that awful Christian group, but they basically don't really get aggressive unless they absolutely have to. They're mainly just building hospitals, schools, and worshiping their own self powers, like thaumaturgical
So they
powers.
used to be
Yeah,
evil, but now they're mellow. But there's also a group that used to be part of them that is no longer part of them that still does the past murder hoboing.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
We basically couldn't find any connected SCPs, so we just gave up and guessed lawful neutral.
Yeah, I
Oh
guess
my gosh!
enough.
I quietly sigh, and then the first thing I hear is Festus on Hatchet's side.
Yeah, he followed me downstairs,
So basically, you agree as
screaming.
well.
Yeah, I don't know where else it would go.
Festus is
Festus,
like, Hatchet, Hatchet, or whatever your actual name is. They're probably meowing that.
Oh shh!
Festus,
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
what the fuck?
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the cat.
I know. It's just like I was saying, like, what the fuck? Why would you do that to the cat?
The cat responded. They did not like that sass.
Yeah. Also, we are on to the last group in the Luciphone branch.
Hey, Festus. Festus, meow if you're a dumbass.
What the fuck?
Festus, meow if you're a dumbass. He meowed.
Oh
Oh my god.
I don't think he understands human speech. It's fine.
no. Technothermaturgies.
Technothaumaturgies.
Technothermatur.
Uh,
Founded somewhere between the 18th century, an organization contemporarily known as the Technothaumaturgies is in reality formed by several polymathic groups and individuals versed in the usage of several thaumaturgical schools of thought and systems, united in mutual solidarity to collaborate in projects of collective interest. Notably, the technothaumaturgies appear to be a product of both the Enlightenment and the Industrial Revolution. Their cultural and social dynamics focus on the continuous development of technologies related to thaumaturgical and scientific fields for the betterment of products and processes aimed at providing solutions to socio-economic industrial problems. These technologies are distributed amongst its members and internal organizations. Occasionally, these products and services are commercialized in the anomalous world to other groups of interest. An expressive number of resources are decentralized across individual or collective ateliers/workshops across the world. However, it is hypothesized that the technology created by the techno-thaumaturgies is in reality completely non-anomalous. Thaumaturgy and other such anomalous implements only appear to be used when in reality, the processes and products developed by an organization and its members are just that advanced and sophisticated and therefore just look like magic.
Uh,
Okay. So we have three SCPs connected. We've got 041, 042, and 047.
Oh, okay.
Jerry, choose.
why me?
How'd you chose last time?
Uh, 047.
Object Class Euclid Threat Level White.
I don't know what that means.
Me either.
A cat!
Oh, I'm gonna look up what threat level white means.
Okay.
It means look at that white cat.
Oh my god.
What a good floofy bean.
I saw something funny.
Oh, white means it's beneficial to the Foundation.
Ow.
It's a beneficial kitty cat.
Wait. Oh, P. Wait, what's this?
Are you trying
Oh,
to say something, Aaron?
oh, I just saw something earlier that would be beneficial. Part of the special containment procedures. Alright. 047PT Containment Project Team must operate with more than 50% of its active members being thaumaturgy or non-practicing thaumaturgy specialists for purposes of facilitating the containment effort POI 455.
Wait,
Huh?
wait,
Because
why are
it's.
you like starting to read in the dead center of the containment
I guess I'm gonna read from
procedures?
the beginning. Yeah, alright.
Like, normally you read from the description.
It's mainly because POI 455 is connected to what's over here, Technothaumaturgies, the group.
Okay.
I just have to read that because it might be important.
Okay.
POI 455 must have the activities monitored by the Foundation for purposes preserving the veil. Regular activity of the person of interest must be recorded, and if necessary, a team must intervene. Subject must not suffer impediments in their operations outside of these perimeters, with the rest of the interaction protocols following the standard stipulated for the members of GOI 015 Technothaumaturgies. Alright, now for the SCP. Description 047PT is a female of the species Felis sylvestris catus, domestic cat, with a
Could have
series of.
guessed it.
Huh?
Said who could have guessed it?
Yeah. With a series of thaumaturgical implements on her body. Physical examinations reveal that the anomaly has a series of scars remaining from invasive surgical procedures, which are believed to have been performed by POI 455. Jose Marcelo Barbosa, a 29-year-old technothaumaturgy who operates as a freelancer. The owner of 047PT, prior to his recovery by the Foundation, 047 demonstrates behavior influenced by instincts characteristic of its species. Internally, 047 has a series of thaumaturgical implements. Entities' bones are inscribed with thalamic runes and several of its organs have been replaced with mechanical counterparts with implement of sorcery designed to enhance the functioning of such devices.
On one hand, that probably made the cat more uh, powerful, but also that must have really hurt the animal.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Notably, 047's heart was replaced by an artifact in the form of a sphere of the same proportion as the original organ. According to readings, the sphere is a means of containment for the thaumaturgical entity of undetermined capabilities. Due to these implements, the entity emits a large amount of thaumaturgical energy and is capable of thaumic feats such as sapience and speech. Practices carried out by 047 are limited by its inability to use complex gestures and demonstrate behavior influenced by instincts characteristic of its species. The item has knowledge about various aspects contemporary to the early modern period, 1453 to 1789, and the Middle Ages, 476 BC to 1453. It has been determined that the information 047 has about the world after the 1560s is limited. The anomaly is capable of speaking and reading in one dialect of ancient Greek and multiple dialects of Coptics. Language developed in Egypt in the 3rd century BC, being used in religious contexts until the present. The entity was taught to speak and read Portuguese by POI 455. 047 has territorial behavior. The entity commonly designates a region of space where it lives, currently its containment cell, and begins to protect the region from invaders. If there is no building in the area, the item attempts to build a rudimentary shelter for itself using available materials such as cardboard boxes. Once an animal, especially animals preyed upon by domestic cats, enters the designated area, it will be attacked by 047. If a sapient entity enters territory of the anomaly, 047 presents a riddle to the visitor in a case of error in solving or ignorance in the riddle. The visiting entity is attacked, and in case of resolution, 047 interacts normally with the subject. 047's riddles and enigmas are constructed using metaphors for facts, historical events, and objects considered common sense by the general population. It is noted that the anomaly is often based on knowledge of the early modern age or, or earlier to create or, or earlier to create enigmas. When not using something existing in nature, 047 first tries to introduce riddles in Coptic or ancient Greek, and if the target subject is not fluent in these languages, the entity uses Portuguese. Oh, was it here? Oh, yeah, it was. Something I saw earlier was funny. Alright. Addendum 047 PT.1 Discovery 047 was originally discovered a foundation on December 9th, 2014, in Brasilia, Federal District, Brazil. It was found by a group of children close to a school after classes ended. 047 had established its territory at some point previously in an alley, having presented a riddle to the children when discovered. Subjects tried to leave this place upon noticing an anomaly, but were attacked by 047. Some of the children received minor injuries from the attack, but managed to return to their homes after escaping 047. Parents initially doubted their children's claim, believing the situation had been fabricated. This encouraged the children to produce proof of 047's existence, which resulted in a video of an encounter with the anomaly exhibiting its characteristic behavior. The video was posted to the internet and quickly went viral. This resulted in other Brazilian residents attempting to document 047, which caught the Foundation's attention. After proving that the videos were true, a containment team was sent to recover 047, which was temporarily moved to Site PT7 until further cataloging was done. The videos in circulation were removed, and immediate witnesses were dosed with amnestics appropriate to the levels of exposure to the phenomenon. A disinformation campaign was launched, putting the credibility of the media produced into question. This was done mainly through reports influenced by the Foundation's disinformation teams, claiming that 047's videos were an elaborate prank. Okay, the reason why I was laughing earlier was when I was scrolling to see if I could see the names group. I saw this mortal. I am the guardian of this place. Answer my riddle, or I'll devour you. And then I just looked at this, and that's the cat. That
Oh
was
my gosh.
There's a very cat thing to say.
yeah, but So basically, we
But
just know that they just made this entity, or one person in the group. It was a freelancer made this entity.
yeah, well,
My
isn't it
on
less they made it and more like they modified it?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, honestly, my question is like, is this like literally the cat's will, or did they like create the entity and implant it in the cat?
That's a good question.
Like,
Yeah.
is this entity piloting the cat, or is this entity just the cat's will? In which case, I love that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hmm?
I have a question. Why did you use a cat? I imagine it must be difficult to recreate the original body of something of that caliber, but I don't understand that. Why did you need it? Well, it's a complicated story. I'm all ears. I've been robbed a few times, actually. Oh, this is person of interest 455. Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's not the cat.
Yeah, never mind.
Wait,
This-
so are you just not gonna read that? That sounds relevant.
I know.
Yeah, we want to know about the cat.
Hold on, I lost a place. Alright. Winners, I've been robbed a few times. Actually, never anything so significant, but I always lose some money, furniture, or electronics in the house. I was already tired, and I thought it would be good to have a guardian, but it didn't work out very well. It did not work. I got my research a little wrong. I thought the cat would transform into something close to the Sphinx, thanks to the magic and devices on her, but apparently I must have got things wrong. Even made a detonator to blow up Nevi if she didn't obey me. What the fuck? Wait, is there
I
an
vibe with that researcher. Wait, there's an explosive in the cat. I
Yeah.
vibe with that line. No explosive in cat.
Yeah. Explosive Cats, the game.
No,
That's actually a game.
it's not called explosive cats.
I think it is.
I
Let's
forgot
see.
its exact name.
What, yeah, whatever. Anyways, not
What
active.
the fuck are you two talking about?
There's a card game. I'm guessing it's something exploding cats or something to do with exploding cats.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's in the name. It's a card game, I think. But anyways, not active. I deactivated after I realized it wouldn't change shape or pose a threat to me. Yes, that is still a thaumic entity, but it was obedient thanks to the ritual process. I didn't have the courage to blow up a cat, honestly. But you had the courage to
I guess
search.
that's a
Huh?
good sign.
Yeah. But you had the courage to surgically modify a cat. I just proved to her that Furrow was very lazy.
You little fucking shit.
I don't like this guy.
I don't like him either.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair, but what happened? What do you mean? Why was your family member out there? The ritual didn't go very well, as you know. I was robbed a few more times, as the animal was useless and kept bothering me by asking riddles all day, always scratching me if I didn't do anything. I still kept her as a pet, but I was getting tired. That animal is very annoying to live with. I tolerated that
You just
until
don't like cats, do you? Fucking asshole.
eh,
Sorry, keep going.
I tolerated that until
I mean,
some
to be fair, if Festus was to one day decide that he's gonna start asking me riddles anytime I come near him, and he attacks me if I don't, I would also get very fed up with him very quickly.
Well, to be
yeah.
fair, the cat's asking him riddles because he gave the cat the abilities. And he
I
didn't
mean,
give the
yeah,
cat the abilities to be nice. He just did it because he wanted a guard.
Yeah.
He could have gotten a guard dog, something, an animal specifically trained for that. Instead, he's like, "My cat's lazy."
my
The
my cat
fucking
is lazy. Festus, Festus, where are you? Festus, get a job. Get a
That's
job, lazy
exactly what
bone.
he did. He looked at his cat and was like, "You're lazy. Get a job."
Yeah. Anyways, I told.
Peppy, get a job.
Oh my god.
Loki, get a job.
So the cat decided. I don't think the cat liked that what he did, so they started giving him riddles and like poking at him.
Honestly, I don't even think that it's the cat's will. It's just something that
Yeah.
like became like he refers to it as like an entity as if it's not literally cats.
I think it's still the cat.
Well, maybe we'll find out more in dialogue. I started that until some thief stole some of my inventions, almost all the money I kept under my mattress, and several manuscripts. It was the most complete robbery I have ever suffered. What'd you do with the Denali after that? Well, I didn't really have the courage to kill a cat, so I threw her out of the house and warned her that it was no longer welcome. Yeah, in the end, it looks like you did something wrong. Piss off, I thought you'd be able to stand her for more than a week. Your Caesar sighs.
Fucking asshole. So he literally demanded his cat got a job, basically, like, it sounds like he basically tortured her until she got powerful. Then he was angry with the results. And now he's upset that the cat doesn't like him enough to help him. And he's like, I know you'd be able to stand her either. The Foundation sounds like they like her a lot. Maybe being nice to a cat is
Oh,
beneficial.
wait, Jerry might be right. This isn't a cat. Based on the
Oh.
entity's dialogue. Alright. Mortal, I'm the guardian of this place.
Wait,
Is. Huh?
why'd you say Jiri might be right? That was my suspicion.
Oh.
Yeah, was Hatchet's.
Oh, why did I say. Sorry, Hatchet.
I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if it is the cat or if someone is in the cat.
Okay, for starters, let's just not restate that sequence of words together. But
Mortal,
um
I am the guardian of this place. Answer
uh,
my riddle or I will devour you.
Wait, Hatchet, you're
am
gonna
I
say something.
I it's nothing.
Okay. What? Sorry, mortal. It was a reflex and I got used to it. Either you answer my riddle or I devour you. What? What is very light but no one can hold? I'm thinking too much behind that glass. After 6 seconds of silence, 047 throws itself against the glass that separates the parts of the room in an attempt to attack. This results in entity hitting the glass directly and falling. Are you okay there? 047 remained lying down. Damn it.
I thought Jiri was reading for the cat.
Oh,
I
I'm
think I
conf-
only
I'm,
did that once and then Aaron wanted to read everything.
sorry. I could have
I'm
stopped.
I'm just confused.
Okay. I can read the SCP.
I just need to ask you a few questions. Nothing is too complicated. Collaborate. Well, if you're not going to cooperate, I'm going to.
Come, answer my riddle and I'll answer.
What was it?
What is very light but no one can hold? That was it.
Let me think. Breathing? I don't know.
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Ah, great.
Ask your questions soon.
What exactly are you? A talking cat is not very common, you know.
I'm not a cat. It's just a nasty way. I used to be a beautiful sphinx. You know? But one day some idiot, I do not know how to say that word.
Thaumaturgy.
Some idiot some idiot thaumaturgy found my bones and had the bright idea of trying to place me in a familiar.
It's not an information process. It's.
Wait, that
Huh?
Okay, that's not thaumaturgy, that's thaumaturge.
Oh, thaumaturge.
Thaumaturgy is the practice, thaumaturge is the person practicing.
Oh, right. My bad.
So there's a sphinx and a cat,
Yes.
and the sphinx
Yeah,
is angry. And the cat is basically dead.
That's a lot of information.
sounds of it.
Yeah, sorry. It's a lot of information process. Let's go in parts. So you claim to be a sphinx.
Yes, I am mortal. I am.
So which type? Greek, Egyptian, or maybe you're French? Also referred to as a manner of sphinx, first appearing in French art in the 16th century and ceasing to be used in the 1720s.
You're kind of stupid, right? To begin with, the Egyptian sphinxes are all men, so much so that we call them andriosphinxes. I, you ignoramus, am a genosphinx.
Andro from the Greek meaning man, and Geno from the Greek meaning woman. I'm interested. Tell me more about yourself.
Is this some kind of joke?
Wasn't I stupid? Explain it to me then.
If you solve one more riddle, I will continue my explanation.
I honestly don't understand. I honestly don't understand this addiction to riddles for some reason.
Do you want answers or not? That's the price. There are two sisters. One gives birth to the other, but they are never in the same place.
Let me think. Hmm. Are you sure we can't resolve this another way? You were playing with your food the other day. We could get you some real toys.
I had something in my owner's house. No! It has to be riddles, mortal. There is no other way.
Well, I think I'll have no answers for now, and you'll have nothing to do. The PT-7 containment units are pretty boring after the first hour you spend in them. Dr. Cortina starts to leave the room.
Wait, wait! Ah, we can negotiate something, yes.
What kind of toys do you want then?
Some mice, maybe. It would be nice to have something to command. And those climbing things.
Live rats?
Yes,
Dr. Katarina returns. Well, great. We can see the details later, but now answers.
I was born in Greece and died in Egypt. I don't see time like you. I don't die of old age. I was killed by a mortal after solving one of my riddles. I don't remember many details. It was around.
Oh, I know what sphinx they were.
I don't know what year. I know those Ottomans were there a while before I died. I think they killed me. I have no idea.
Wait, what do you mean you know which sphinx they were?
Oh, maybe it's not the sphinx I was thinking of. The one with
What would
where 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Sphinx. That's what I was thinking of.
That's not a sphinx. That's a riddle.
Well, the person who spoke that riddle was a sphinx.
We don't. I don't think that was originally spoken by a sphinx.
I think it was.
Anyway, let's continue. Did you read the turn into a cat part?
Fair enough. And how exactly did you turn into a cat?
Look, I have no idea how, but it was that foolish thaumaturge. I can't emphasize enough how much I hate that prototype artificer.
Artificer?
He was a thaumaturge with something he calls machines.
thought I'm pretty sure isn't that artificer?
Oh.
Maybe my phone was calling you out. Uh,
Oh, yeah, I was right. It was a Greek sphinx, and Thebes defeated it by answering. Wait, no, the answer was given by Oedipus. Sorry, Oedipus, and gave the correct answer.
I doubt that's where the riddle originally came. It was just added to it.
Yeah. So the sphinx was the one who spoke it. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. A technothermaturge should probably.
A what?
Nothing, nothing. But does it have his name?
Show. Oh, Jose Barbosa. Something like that.
Thanks. Also, do you have a name?
Name? Not really.
What do you mean?
Are we something so rare? It's that word. You only need a name if you need to differentiate things. We don't need this if there are one or two per region.
Right. Let's end this. Let's end here. Thanks for the answers. We'll talk more soon. Oh.
So he killed a cat to put. I mean, the cat's physically alive, but everything that made the cat is gone. It's a
Yeah.
sphinx stuck in a cat.
Do we need to see another SCP?
We learned that this individual guy is a piece of shit.
He
Yeah.
It doesn't
literally
help.
tortured a cat and stuck a dead phoenix, not a dead sphinx in there because he wanted a guard, thinking they would be oh so grateful.
Well, this
They
is
were not.
well, this is a very long article.
Oh,
Aaron,
I
you need to
know.
click the article, you little fucker.
I know. I was being a dick. Alright, how long is it? Okay, it's not that long. Alright, description 041PT is a satellite of paratechnological weapons orbiting the Earth. 041 is made of steel and aluminum, has a connection, antenna, solar panels, and other basic systems for operating a satellite. The entire metallic structure used in 041 was enchanted with various thaumaturgical symbols. 041 has a cannon modified with magic, enabling the ability to fire beams of directed energy. Magic has a force field system that activates when 041 identifies an object in its collision course. Such force field showed not to suffer from wear or recharge time. The system was made possible by the installation of several random mechanisms with thaumaturgical runes. 041 is currently at a distance of 5,895 kilometers from Earth, with the shortest distance recorded being 536 kilometers. When 041 is preparing for an attack, -A, -B, or -C will manifest as a kind of target on any solid matter. When a beam fired by 041 comes in contact with -A, -B, or -C, it will result in different consequences, each of which has a different color. -A. When a beam fired by 041 comes into contact with -A, it generates flames with a high heat index and then carbonizes any mass or matter delighted by -A. It has been noted that the color of -A is blue. I don't even know what that game is, random person. Anyways. -B, when a beam fired by 041 comes into contact with -B, it generates a high intensity explosion. It has been noted that the color of -B is green. -C, when a beam fired by 041 comes into contact with -C, it results in the total polarization of any matter delimited by -C. It has been noted that the color of -C is red. Discovery 041 was discovered on November 8th, 2018, with the outbreak of wildfires in California. Images captured 041 firing beams of directed energy. So this group caused the California fires. The GOI named the technothaumaturgies released documents to the Foundation regarding the origin of 041. Documents revealed that 041 was a satellite built by a team of engineers of the Technothaumaturgies, led by Dr. James Ulner, also responsible for the development of paratechnology used, including the operative programming codes compiled in the notes retrieved from his belongings. 041 was launched on October 9th, 2018, with the goal of defending Earth from any space threat. The attacks of 041 directed at the Earth were caused by a programming error. After the incident, Dr. James Ulner committed suicide. Jesus! Okay then. November 10th. Hmm?
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said never mind. Anyways, November 10th, 2018, a team on the objective of decoding the programming of 041 was structured. Investigations regarding James Ulner was carried out. Videos and photos were found with detailed documents in which James Ulner explained the creation of thaumaturgy behind 041. Research team was composed of researchers from the Technothaumaturgies and the Foundation itself. The Technothaumaturgies made available any and all resources to the research team. During the investigations, it was concluded the programming language used was the junction of other languages used by thaumaturgies. This junction was changed to digital media using logics from other types. The programming, however, is still operated anomalously. JavaScript, assembly, C, number, and Groovy. As much as 041 was reprogrammed, the object demonstrated a malfunction in relation to its defense system. Research is being done to find out why the programming errors persist. Message from CL5-7 to the entire CL5. No, CL5. I came to say that we managed to avoid the threat of 041, as we have the control of it. I suggest reclassifying it from Keter to Thaumiel, using it as a space threat neutralizer. CL5-7. Response from CL5-2 to CL5-7. I disagree. What if there was still an error in the programming of 041? This object still shows a slight malfunction in relation to its defense system. We must not let this happen again. I suggest destroying 041. CL5-2. Proposal summary. Proposal destroy 041. Proposed by CL5-2. Summary of votes of the CL5 Council. Wait, is this supposed to be the O5 Council? It's called the CL Council?
I mean, yeah.
I didn't get that at first. Alright, CL 5, 2, 4, 6, and 10 said yes. CL 5, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12 said no. And CL 5, 9, and 13 abstained. Mission denied. Proposal summary. Proposal reclassify 041 to Thaumiel, proposed by CL5-7. Summary of votes of the CL5 Council. CL5-135791112 said yes. CL52461 said no. And C5, 8, and 13 abstained. Condition approved. Okay, so the first one we read, the person was a dick. This one they actually tried to undo their wrong, or by trying to do something good.
No matter how much good they do, I can't get over the cat. They will never be good. Maybe neutral, but not good. No.
Again, that guy was a freelancer.
Yeah, he was a freelancer.
Like, he wasn't, like, an actual, like, shall we say, permanent, like,
Mm-hmm.
notable member of this group.
All right.
Alright,
That said, I would also put it in neutral.
do you already got
But
look
we can
another?
read the last one.
Alright. Oh, well, that's just great. The highest level
Um,
Oh,
classification for a Keter.
oh
Great.
gosh.
That's great.
Threat level red. Oh, that is not friendly. Red is the opposite of friendly. It means the anomaly is capable of causing large scale damage.
Yeah, be surprised. Wait. This is right here. Collaborative efforts between EN and PT Branches Foundation in conjunction with GOI 2333, the Technothaumaturgies, are underway in order to find and detain POI 9029. Oh. 042 INT is an anomalous device in a form of spheroid contained within a 0.3 meter by 0.2 meter rectangular housing. A 0.6 meter rope has been fitted to 042 with an adjustable loop on the free end that allows it to be tethered to an object. Based on recovered documents, the addition of the tether appears to have been an afterthought. Utilizing technothaumaturgy, thaumaturgy or thaumaturgic engineering is a thaumaturgic system that employs interdisciplinary engineering and technology concepts alongside thaumaturgy in order to create various works. It is capable of provoking discontinuous spatial dislocation, akin to the proper notion of teleportation, of its user or other objects with a vocal command. This command consists of the targets of the dislocation and the designated coordinates of the final destination. Still, if the user is not an experienced thaumaturge, these can be entered on the device's control panel. Upon activation, the spherical housing will open and release a burst of thaumic energy that catalyzes the reaction necessary to dislocate the target. The anomalous means through which this is achieved is mostly understood. Using a combination of thaumaturgical processes, the object is capable of creating a one-way relationship between the target's position in space and the energy level of a single isolated electron within the device. Through this one-way relationship, discontinuities experienced by an electron translate into discontinuities in the wearer's position, effectively jumping through space or teleporting. This means the means of controlling destination of these jumps are poorly understood due to the lack of information acquired on this aspect. However, from what we gathered, the device appears capable of moving a subject to anywhere on the planet. Dr. Caesar. A secondary effect on the anomaly is the displacement of the object through the method result in damage to the fabric of space-time. The current standing theory states that this occurs due to the creation of voids where the wearer and the volume of space-time they occupied are removed. It appears they resemble areas of star-filled space. These have been designated as -A instances. Analysis of -A instances reveals them to be a form of transversal wormhole through which matter can pass through either side of the void. Each instance of -A connects to one singular universe. Which of these they connect to appears to be random, and there's no way of knowing where a subject will end up unless they pass through an instance of -A. One can return back to their home universe by returning through the void in which they came. The amount and size of -A instances created through the use of 042 is variable, but appears to increase the more the device is used. This poses a danger to consensus reality as potential dangerous anomalies can pass through to our universe. Secondly, larger and larger instances of -A destabilize the fabric of space-time, which left unchecked could lead to a cascading effect that would cause an that class multi-universal amalgamation scenario, a key-class scenario in which the spatial integrity of our universe is comprised to the point where other universes and their aspects begin to mix with our own in a manner considerable irreversible. Oh. Alright. History on July 6, 2022, Site PT4 was informed by a contact with GOI 2333 known as Ridger, who alerted personnel of a potentially dangerous anomalous artifact of thaumaturgic origin being constructed by Alfonso Anderson, now designated as 9029. Foundation workers secretly found posts on websites that operated under the veil, such as void about the object, here referred to as 042. These posts were consequently removed to keep awareness of the anomaly's existence to a minimum. Richard was then brought to Site BT4 for questioning on POI 1929's location and its history with the anomaly. Alright, now we get into more important information. Does someone want to be Ridger?
I'm not up to reading.
I'll be Rigger.
Alright. Good evening, Ridger, is that correct?
Yep, Rigger, you got it in one.
Thank you for your collaboration. Given the urgency you expressed, we arranged this meeting as fast as we could. Now, can you state why you contacted us, just so we can have it on record?
Sure, I called because I was concerned about Alfonso. Still am. He's a novice messing with stuff he doesn't understand. From what he's posted, it seems he's already came to bite. It's already come to bite him in the ass. I'm hoping that you can help.
Could you tell me a little bit more about them?
Sure. Alfonso came on the scene about a year ago. Made a lot of noise, but never quite got the recognition he was looking for in the thermaturge space.
If he wasn't
I mean,
highly recognized,
technothaumaturge, sorry.
if he wasn't highly recognized, why did you get involved with him?
Thought he had heart, always had these big ideas, would talk about changing the world. Figured if I showed him the ropes, he might be able to make one of them come true.
And I take it one of these ideas is the reason why we're here.
Well, yes, he's stubborn, kept insisting on doing things his way, even when I told him otherwise. And when he started getting results, that's when he really wouldn't listen to me, even when there started to be unintended effects.
Would you care to elaborate? What exactly did he do? What happened?
Okay, so he built a teleporter. However, instead of doing it the old-fashioned way, a parroting, he wanted to innovate. Something about new frontiers being pushed. Can't blame him for being excited. I can blame him for being careless, though. Basically, he tiled the discrete quantization of an electron's energy to an object's position, making it so it could leap discontinuously from one place to another. Little did he know that he was ripping space apart as he did so.
Ripping space apart?
Well, that's the best I can describe it. He sent pictures, black tendrils floating in the air, what I assumed to be gashes in the fabric of the universe, left where the teleported object once was. It was enough for me to know something was off, and to tell him to stop. But as of now, that's not my biggest concern.
What would that be then?
Eventually, he got confident enough to try teleporting himself, despite my protest. An object larger and more delicate than anything he'd tried before. The gash left was equally large, large enough that something came out of it.
A creature?
I think so. He ran away and locked it in the room, boarded up the door too. He was scared and didn't know what to do. He called me and explained what was going on. Right then I knew I had to reach out to you guys, even if the idea mortified him.
Understood. We'll take the appropriate measures to ensure proper containment of these anomalies. Once again, thank you for your cooperation.
Doctor, may I ask something of you?
Of course.
Just please don't hurt him. I called because I just wanted to help him, to make him stop doing this, when it can harm him and others.
Alright. 4 members of MTF. Oh, wait. Don't worry, we have no intention of hurting your friend. End log. 4 members of MTF PT 4 39 were deployed in a recovery operation on July 16th, 2022, at 300 hours, officers infiltrated POI 9029's residence in order to secure 042 and POI 9029, as well as assess the alleged damages of space, time, and entity mentioned by Risher. Upon entry, POI 929 was located and quickly became agitated. Subject refused to cooperate and fled with the MTF operatives in pursuit. The pursuit led them to the bedroom where POI 929 was putting on 042. Subject was instructed to stand down or remove the object, after which he verbally attacked the officers, activated the device, and disappeared.
Aaron,
Yeah?
I think the person is called Rigger.
Oh. Anyways. Following the subject's disappearance, damages to space-time were observed in the form of three-dimensional voids in space, designated as instances of -A. Two operatives remained in the bedroom, waiting for potential foreign entities, while the remaining two explored the house further. Inside a boarded-up door, the house was a workshop containing 17 instances of -A, similar to the ones previously identified. Inside, an entity resembling a shark attacked the operatives located there, and in ensuing combat, one operative was injured and the creature was subdued through blunt trauma. Your four thaumaturgic specialists assigned to the task force mended the -A instances through the use of space-time thaumaturgy. No further developments have been observed, and location was deemed non-anomalous. Okay, so basically this is 2 times where they basically, someone from the group basically fucked up and created
I'm
something really
starting.
bad.
Can you go back to the original thing
Right here,
that we were looking at?
up here.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
Several polymathic groups.
I don't
Yeah,
think this
this.
is a bad group because they seem pretty decent at dealing with their mess up members, but
Yeah.
I think. I think this is a chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
chaotic neutral sounds good.
It doesn't
Since
realize.
they do have those members they need to clean out pop up.
Well, I think more specifically, I was thinking chaotic because it's effectively um
Yeah,
a
it's
giant
pretty chaotic.
conglomeration.
It's a group with little groups in it.
Yeah. So basically, that's it for the night. I have to do work tomorrow. I hate it. Anyways, um, but then I'll be after Sunday. I'll be off the Monday after. I'll be off till the. It'll be next Monday to the next Sunday after the Sunday is gonna happen. I'm sorry, I'm confused. Uh, I'm confusing myself. Anyways, I wish I could have been fair. Fair enough, random person. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and oh shoot, I'm not gonna show that. Whoops. Well, that's good thing I didn't show anything too bad. True. All right. So, Jerry, do you have any last words for stream?
Uh, right now I feel like the bird in the picture.
Mm.
I'm trying to make the brain work. Uh, I like baked potatoes. That's my last. That's my ending words.
I found the person I am gonna raid. It's basically a, a stove that's a VTuber. Like, it's not made human, it's just literally a stove of a face.
I see.
I'm rating them. Where's this tininess perfect? Stove, oh no. No. Oh no, no. Alright, Hatchet, last words, go.
Um. Uh. d- Uh. The United States is a pirate empire now.
No. Okay. Is that it?
I guess.
Alright, Danger Nattles. Uh, the raid words is Danger Nattle Raid.
Mhm.
Anyways, sorry, I was thinking of something. Uh, we'll be raiding someone, Friday and Saturday will be Pokemon, and Sunday I'll be finishing that horror game. I just want to give myself a break from that because of triggering things inside of it. Anyways, I will be finishing it then, and I'll post a new schedule on Monday when I'm off. What I'll be doing for that week as well. Harsh, yeah.
E-
Gimme.
What? Oh well, never mind. Apparently, I can't raid this person because I have their settings so you can't raid them.
Oh,
God damn.
What's their name?
The best stove.
some people do that. After all, raids can be a little chaotic.
I gotta find someone else.
There's a train passing through my town.
Oh. A lot of people are reacting to the game rewards on Twitch.
Could have guessed it.
Alright. This was the first 3 lost plot. Wait, I haven't even played the first one. Anyways, we'll be rating this person if they will let me. Yeah.
You
I guess,
found someone?
yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Pokemon and the occupational structure and circumference of Statue of Liberty's right toe.
What?
Patiental?